This video is going to show you about our how to use an art room computer. Okay, so you should have a computer contract that you're filling out while I'm talking. If you don't have one, ask Miss Pick for one. Ask me for one. And if you're watching this video on your own, feel free to pause it to write down the answers. So first thing is, this is our computer cart. We're very lucky to have a computer cart, so this video is going to show us how to use it respectfully. All right. First of all, if it's locked and I've told you to get a computer, you just need to come to me and make sure I help you unlock it. We have 24 Chromebooks and 3 MacBooks, okay? When you're doing stuff that's just looking at images on a website, you should definitely be using the Chromebooks. We want to save the MacBooks for Photoshop and other things that need a little bit more power, okay? So make sure you go ahead and write your name and date on this paper. And the first thing is, because we don't have exactly enough computers for everybody to have their class number, I have made a system for us to use. So when you want to check out a computer, you need to make sure that your box with your class color, so like yellow is first period, is out on top of the computer, and it has all these little magnets in it, okay? And you need to get your class number. So if you are number 10, all right, it'd be great if you could get number 10, but if you can't get number 10, all right, or even if you do get number 10, you need to put your magnet in the computer that you're getting. So let's say you're class number 10 and you're getting a computer. You're gonna first gently, you can't just rip it out. You have to unplug it first. So first you're gonna unplug the computer, then you're gonna take it out, okay? We're gonna practice doing this, but it's very important you unplug it, take it out. Then you're gonna put your class magnet where you got your computer from. So if you look right there, let's see if you can see it. All right, see, so I've put number 10. It's actually in number 3 spot because maybe someone else is using number 10. That's okay. But you need to put your magnet there so the computer captain and I know, okay, who has number 3? Check the list. Oh, that's Sally has number 3 because her class number is number 10. Okay? Now, make sure, so the first one, if I check out my computer, I will put my class number magnet in the cart. The second one, when I walk with my computer, so we've taken it out gently, now it's time to take it to our table, I want you to hold it with both hands like a baby, like it's your little brother or cousin or whatever. Treat it with respect. Don't hold it with one hand. Don't try to flip it around. Hold it with both hands and treat it like a baby. The next part is I will never have any water or liquids, food, or anything sticky at the table with me with this computer. You already don't have, sometimes you have your water bottle with you. You don't have any food out anyway. But it's important that you don't have paint out or anything like clay at the same table with the computer. If you are watching a video that you really need to watch and pause and go back to your paint, it's okay to put your computer like on this counter here, and then you can be sitting like, let's say, on this side of the room at a table. So that way you can kind of put it up on the counter, watch the video, make sure your hands are clean, pause it, and then come back to your table and paint, okay? So I will never have liquids or food or anything sticky at the table when I use my computer. Now let's say you've watched a video, you're actually going to start making something, you don't need the computer anymore. Well, I will return my computer when I'm done using it. So when I'm done using it, I take it back, all right, to the thing. I go ahead, I take my magnet out, put it back in the tray. All right, I'm going to slide the computer in, and I'm going to plug it in. Most of these computers have the plug on the top. If it's a silver Chromebook, you have to plug it on the top. It looks like you would plug it in on the side because that's where the headphone jack is, but that's not where it plugs in. It plugs it on the top. Only the black Chromebooks plug in on the side, and there's only 3 of those, okay? All right, during cleanup, so let's say you're working, but it's time to clean up. Okay, everybody, time to clean up. You have to stop immediately. You need to log off, and you need to quit all your applications. If you have Google open, shut it down, okay? So log off and quit applications. I will not add anything to the desktop. That means you're not going to like put photos there or change the background screen or anything like that. I will not change the language. That means you're going into settings and change language. You will not change the language. I will not remove the keys or scratch the computer. Not that you do that on purpose, but you need to be gentle so that these computers remain in good shape for everybody. They're not just your classes. They're all the classes, first, second, third, fourth, and eighth period classes. And I will not remove it from the room. You never remove anything from the art room, but you especially don't take the computer with you when you leave, okay? So write those down, and then we'll go to the next thing. If I am seen on an unimproved website playing video games, I will not be able to use the computer that day, okay? Or maybe the next day. We'll have to see what our next steps are. So if you're blah, 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 you're getting distracted, you're starting to go on YouTube videos about football, or you get an urge to go and play a video game, you need to shut the computer down and put it away. Because if you are on video games or any of that things, you'll most likely get a parent call, and you'll definitely have the computer taken away for that day, which may hinder how well you can do your assignment. So do not go on an unapproved website. Right now we're just going on my YouTube channel and maybe some other approved videos on YouTube. But there are going to be times where you are looking at, like you're doing an image search. You want to do a project on zebras and you need to see a picture of a zebra. So you're looking for zebras. And let's just say something inappropriate comes up that you were not looking for. It just came up on your screen. So if something accidentally comes across your screen, I will close out the screen, press an X, just say, whoops, not supposed to be looking at this, X, and I will not show it to others. If something accidentally comes up that's inappropriate, which these computers have filters, so it shouldn't, but sometimes something gets through, it's your responsibility to close it out. If you're like, ooh, come here, look at this, oh my God, can you see her? La 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 la, or whatever it is on the screen that's inappropriate, if you make a big deal out of it, then you're in trouble. Okay, we're going to write a reflection and we're going to have an issue. So you need to know, if accidents happen, just shut it out. Don't show anybody. Okay, then we won't have an issue. All right, last one. I understand that each of the Chromebooks are $300 and the MacBooks are $1,000 to replace. I am responsible for making sure that my computer is returned and plugged in at the end of class. If I damage the computers, I will be held responsible. So if you want to use a computer in the classroom, you need to sign here and turn it into Miss Pick and have all the answers there. Then the computer captain will probably take you through a little training with the computer so you know how to use it. Computer captains, at the end of the day, you need to make sure that all the magnets are back, all the computers are plugged in, and you also need to put your magnets back. And if you line it up, this is kind of confusing, but if you line it up the dot to dot there and you shut the little pencil container, then you can just slide it back into the thing down here. See, this is where they go, right down here. Okay? All right. Fill out your sheet, and then you'll be able to turn it in, and you'll be able to use a class computer.